Okay, and today for our assignment, we're going to be looking at writing and solving one-step inequalities while using models. So first thing, we're looking at smaller than, less than, under, or fewer than. So this is less than, and this is going to be greater than. This is going to be less than or equal to, and then this is going to be greater than or equal to. And when they're equal to, we're going to have shaded circles. Okay, shaded circles. There we go. And when it's also equal to, on a number line, our solutions are going to have shaded circles. All right. All right, so we're going to take a look at the first practice down below. We're not going to solve, we're just going to represent the inequalities and what the phrases mean. Okay, for this part, now I think it's actually going to be easier if we use a text box to help us out with this. Okay, so in this phrase, we could say H is, and then we're going to look up above and see, look at our symbol, and we can choose one of these phrases, and we could say H is below 24. Okay, so any number for H that is below number but does not include 24. We could say example would be, okay, 20 is less than that. Could be 14, could be 9, could be 0, or even could be negative numbers. Let's say -3. But whatever the solution says is going to be is H is any number that is below 24. And then if we take a look at the number line, so H is less than 24. So we put in 24, just do a quick number line, 23 and 25. And then we put a circle here, and then any number that is less than, so going to the left, and then it is not going to be shaded. All right, that's all we're doing for that part. So F is, we go over here, let's say above, we can choose one of the vocab words. So we chose below. F is above 5, but not including 5. And we don't have to put examples for all these, but you can if you like. Maybe I'll just do one more here. So any number that, so 6, we could say 5.1. That's bigger. It's above 5. 10, 40, you could even say 100 is above that. So any number that is above 5. Okay, so we used below, and then we used above. And so we start a number line, we got 4, 5, 6. And then we go above, or numbers that are greater than 5, but it's not going to be shaded because it's not including 5. Okay, so T is any number let's see, T can be 6. It can be equal to, or any number, and let's say less than or equal to, any number not more than, any number not more than 6. So that is the maximum. 6 is the maximum. Every other number has to be less than that. Okay, so we go over here. So we could say start at 6, 7, 8. No. What am I doing? 5. There we go. All right, now if 6 is the maximum, then every number has to be less than that. Okay, and then it can be 6, so we are going to shade in the circle for 6. All right. Let's see. Looking at y is greater than or equal to -8. So let's put a phrase in there. Y is greater. Y can be. I'm going to put parentheses -8. It can be because it's equal. It can be -8. And any number not smaller than -8. Y can be -8, it can be equal to, and any number that is not smaller than -8. Smaller than -8 would be larger negative numbers. So we go back over here, we can say 8, wrote that too big. 8, -8, -7, -9. These are negative numbers, so they're counting down towards 0. So we're going to put a solid circle because it can include -8, but it says not smaller than. Smaller than would be to the left, so we're actually going to be going towards the positive numbers to the right. Okay, and so those are the solution. So this is H, this is F, that is T, and these are Y. Any solutions? Okay, I think you guys should be getting the hang of that. Okay, so if we take a look at the equation here, so we have x, and honestly we could actually write 1x there too. It's just we have one variable x, but let's just say x plus 3 is less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're just starting with a one-step equation here, real simple. All right, so we got x plus 3 is less than 5. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides in order to isolate the variable. So that's going to cancel. We bring x down, bring the variable down, and then 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is going to leave us with 2. So x is less than 2 in this situation. So we start over here, 1, 2, 3. And we put a circle here at 2. And because there's no line under the symbol, it's not equal to 2, but it's any number that is less than 2. Less than is going to be to the left. So x is less than 2. So any number that is less than, I think I'm going to type it in there. Less than 2, but not 2. Okay, so because it's not equal to, you can say it's any number that is less than 2, but 2 is not included in this set. All right. So looking at the next one here. Okay, so we got x plus 3 is greater than or equal to, and I'm going to handwrite the symbol in there. Let me just type it on the keyboard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got -8. -8. Okay. All right, and then so there is a equal to symbol down below, so we're going to write that in there. So let's solve here. So positive 3, the opposite would be subtracting 3 to cancel. So that's going to cancel, and then we got x, then our symbol, and then our solution. There we go. So bringing that down, so x is greater than or equal to, and if you have 8 negatives and 3 more negatives, altogether we have 11 negatives. So x is greater than or equal to -11. So you go over here, got -11, -10, -12, and let's type or put a circle here. And because it is equal to, it's going to be a solid circle. Now, be careful. It says x is greater than -11. Greater than is going to be going towards the positive side. Greater than is always going to go to the right. Okay, so this is the variable for the letter x, and it's any number that is going to be greater than -11. Now, greater negative numbers are actually going to get smaller towards 0. Okay, and then let's make a statement here. So any number that is -11 or greater than -11, going positive. Okay, so just as a statement, finish this here. Any number that is -11 or greater than, because it's equal to, we can include it. Okay, so I'm just going to start getting rolling here. So we got x plus 6 is less than 2. X minus 4 is greater than 2. Okay, so step 1, we're going to subtract 6 from both sides, move the variable down below. So x is less than or equal to. The 6's are going to cancel. We got the variable by itself. And then 2, you have $2 and then you spend $6. You're going to end up owing somebody $4. You're going to be negative. So -4, -5, -3. So these are going to be counting down towards 0. 0 is off here to the right, the positive side, the negative side. All right, and then x, it's going to be equal to is going to be shaded, and x is less than -4. Less than is going to be going to the left. Okay, so those are our solutions here, and I'm going to type this out. So the solutions are any number that is -4 or less can be a solution. Any number that is -4 or less than -4 would be a solution. Okay? All right, going to the next one. We got our variable, we got our symbol. Now we need to get the variable by itself on the left side. So we're going to add 4 to both sides to keep it balanced, and then x is greater than. The -4, +4 will cancel, so 2 plus 4 is 6. So 6 on the number line, 5, 6, 7. And there's no equal sign down below the symbol, so it just says only greater than, any number that is greater than. Greater than is going to be going to the right, and let's do our statement. Any number greater than 6, but not including 6 in the answer set. Okay, any number that is greater than 6 but not including 6. X minus 4 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, -8. So we got our variable, our symbol, and then we do our answer. +4, +4. Cancel, cancel. Bring the x down, bring your symbol down, and then we had $8. No, we owed our friend $8. We paid them 4, so we still owe our friend $4. All right, so this symbol is not a mistake. I'm just checking to make sure you're paying attention. So put our solutions over here. 3, 4, no, those are negatives. Those are negatives, so let's switch that around. -4, -5, -3. And it's equal to, so there is only one solution for this because there is an equal sign. So 4 is the only number for the only number included in our solution. So 4 is the only number. It's not greater than, it's not less than, it's equal to. So 4 is it. Okay, just wanted to throw that in there just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so we got 2x less than 6. Okay, so we got two variable x's. So we divide by 2 to cancel. So we got our variable, our symbol, and then we have our solution. Come down below, x is less than 3. Go over here, 2, 3, 4. So x is any number that is less than 3. So we're going to go to the left, and it's not going to be shaded. So let's put in our statement here. It's not shaded because it's not equal to. So any number that is less than 3, but not including 3 for our answer. Okay. So here we've got 2x is greater than -6. Okay, so we're going to solve. We want the variable, we want the symbol. So divide by 2, that'll cancel. So now we've got the variable, move the symbol down, is greater than. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and the negative divided by a positive will stay negative. So x is greater than -3. The negatives are counting down towards 0, going to the right, and an open circle, x is greater than -3. Greater than is going to be going to the positive side. So x is greater than, forgot to put the variables on the other ones, going to the positive side, going towards 0. And so it's any number that is greater than -3. But not including -3 in the solutions. Okay. And last two examples, it looks like we have x being divided up into 3, and that's equal to 9. And then we have x being divided up into 3, and that is greater than or equal to -6. Okay, so x is divided by 3, so the opposite of dividing by 3 is going to be multiplying by 3. And it looks like we're actually going to do that for both of these down here. So multiply, divide by 3 cancels. Multiply, divide by 3 cancels. So now you go down to the last step. So x is greater than or equal to, and then x is equal to 9 times 2 is 18. And 6 times 3 is 18. And the negative times a positive will leave us a negative. So here we have 18, 19, and here we have -18, -17. These are switched around because they are negatives. So x is equal to 18. So there is one solution, no arrow. That's our only answer. And then the last one, x is greater than -18. Greater than is going to be going to the right. Greater than is going to be going to the right. It's not filling in. Any number that is greater than -18.